guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I want to take a second and welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot. I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying my channel. And I just want to put out there that if you have any requests, please don't be afraid to leave me a comment down below. It helps me, helps me give to you, I'm trying to get the words out, helps me give back to you and what you guys want to see on my channel. So I also don't want to bore you to death with the repetitive looks, but leave me a comment down below if you have anything in mind. Even if it's a palette that I already used. I love makeup, I enjoy it, and I love being creative. So anything that you guys want to see, leave me a comment down below. It would be greatly appreciated on my end. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how I came up with this look right here, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so today I am going to do something very simple, but it's gonna look really good. I'm gonna have a dark bold lip, and I'm gonna keep the eyes really simple. I'm just gonna do like a light shadow with a wing liner. Keep it kind of classic, you know what I mean? So starting off with my lips, I'm gonna go in with this Mario Badescu lip balm. I have been loving this, you guys. It is so good, feels so good on the lips, like no joke. If you haven't picked this up, they have this at Ulta. That's where I picked up mine. But it feels super comfortable on the lips, and it just feels like it gives your lips more life when they feel super dry. So yeah, really love it. All right, so starting off with my eyes, no, actually with my brows, because as you can see, I don't have my brows filled in. I'm gonna actually show you what I've been doing lately. I have been loving this pencil from ColourPop. This one is in the shade Brunette. It is a little bit lighter for me, but I actually prefer it because then I go in with this one right here from Revolution Pro, and this one's in dark brown. So I feel like, I just fill in as much as I can and then go in with that one and add the finishing touches to my brow. And you're gonna see like other things that I've been using once I'm done with my brows, and it's made such a difference. And hopefully me showing you what I've been doing will help you guys out if you guys have been having those similar issues where your brows just have been non-existent at the end of the day. So I'll tell you what I've been using once I'm done filling in my brows. So as I said, I'm just gonna go in and just start filling these babies in. I try to follow the natural shape of my brow and not get brow happy and get them super thicker than, they're not thick, but thicker where they look unnatural, All right, so now that I'm done with that pencil, I'm gonna go in with the Revolution Pro. And like I said, this one's in dark brown. And all I'm gonna do is just darken up the ends and just go over it a little bit and just, fill them in until I'm happy with the result. All right, so as you can see, I finished filling in my brows, and now that I'm happy with the way they look right now, I'm gonna show you the final step I've been doing, and it's just been such a game changer, you guys. This right here is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. This right here, you guys, so good. It doesn't leave like any type of residue or anything like that. It's literally like a mascara with a clear gel, and I've just been brushing my brows like this. You can also do that like messy front brow thing that, was, I don't know if it's still in, but you can, the bushy brows. I've been doing that a lot lately as well. And I've just been having a lot of fun with my brows a lot lately. So I'm just really happy that this right here has definitely helped my brows. And my brows have a tendency of like throughout the day, I don't know, adjusting themselves, like either going down or I don't even know. Like they have a mind of their own. And honestly, this right here, you guys, is so good. I really, really recommend that if you are having problems with your brows not staying in place or anything like that. And NYX Cosmetics is super inexpensive. And like I said, I picked one up for my kit and it was on sale. So definitely pick it up. Probably by the time you guys watch this video, it probably won't be on sale, but just keep a lookout. I mean, either way, with the sale, without a sale, it's super inexpensive compared to any other brow gel, I feel like, and it does a really good job. And like I said, it doesn't leave a white residue. It's not it's not crunchy or anything like that. So just so you guys know. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna grab a concealer and jump into the eyes. I'm gonna start prepping them and getting them ready. I am using my Makeup Revolution Hydrate Concealer, and I'm just applying a little bit on the lid like that. And I'm just gonna buff that in with my brush. And this one is the Morphe M173. You can blend it all the way up to the brow and keep it as light as possible because like I said, we're just gonna keep this eye look super simple today with just a wing and a little bit of shadow. Nothing crazy, you guys. This is a look that I like to, you know, go to as well, especially during the fall time when you're just like rushing but you want to look put together and you want to feel like you took an extra step with the wing liner. You know what I mean? So this is it right here. Get ready. And since we're not doing much with the eyes, you can always start with the face and then finish off with the eyes. But this is just, I don't know, that's how I started today. But I do either or. It's not really, you know, it's whatever, I don't know, I pick up, I guess. So I'm going to go in with my, you guys already know, my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. This is an awesome setting powder for the eyes and for the face, but I use this a lot for the eyes. All right, so I'm gonna grab this Essence palette right here. This one is called Follow You. I'm just gonna grab this color here. This one is called Bronze Me. I did a whole look on this palette, so I will leave it linked at the end of the video in case you guys want to check that out. But I'm going to use this Morphe M441 brush and going in with this color, which is really pretty. It's like a camel color. I'm just going to apply that right here into the crease, and this is like the perfect color, you know, single shadow that you want to go in with, you know. Just dust that on. Boom. Make sure we do the other eye so it looks the same. One shadow today, you guys. How crazy. One shadow. That's all we're doing. Just add a little bit of something into the eye. Boom. All right, so now I'm gonna grab a liquid eyeliner, and this one is from Kat Von D. This one is in the shade Trooper. And you guys, this is such a great eyeliner. I actually have just the small one. This was a sample and part of like a little, I don't know, sample kit thing that I picked up once, and I love it. I've had this for a long time, and it still hasn't, you know, dried out or anything. All right, so now that I'm done applying the liquid eyeliner, I am gonna go in with some lashes, and today I'm using the Salon Perfect Go Glam lashes. These are the 614s, and they are absolutely perfect. So I did apply the glue on these lashes already. I'm just waiting for these babies to dry up a little bit, and then I'm just gonna go in and apply them. And I'm actually going to do this on camera, so get excited. I don't do that very often. Alright, so now that I'm done applying my lashes, I'm going to move on to face primer. This one right here is from Essence, and this one is the Essence Prime and Studio Glow Boosting and Pore Minimizing Primer. I actually really like this one. So if you haven't tried it, pick it up. It definitely gives you a little bit of a glow. So I actually really appreciate that. So your face doesn't look super flat, you know. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to go in with this one from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Infallible, and this one is in the shade 475 Sun Beige. I'm going to grab my Real Technique sponge today, and this is actually getting a little old. I'm going to have to get a new one. Well, I have so many, but I need to get another one for myself. Now I'm just going to blend this out. Now moving on to concealer, I'm going to grab this one from Makeup Revolution, and this is the Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer with Hyaluronic Acid. This is in the shade C8. And I'm just going to apply this right underneath the eye. And I also like to use this to clean up and sharpen my wing liner. So I like to do that as well when I'm applying my concealer. And I like to get it in here because I feel like in the inner corner it's a little hollow. So I'm gonna grab my Real Technique sponge and just blend it out as well, and be super careful when going near the wing liner. You don't want to mess anything up. See? Super sharp. You could also use a brush when you're going near the wing liner just to make it look super sharp. I'm not going to use my sponge to get into that inner corner. I'm going to use a brush. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just going to do this real quick. And there you go. Now I'm just going to grab a brush, and this is the part of a BH Cosmetics face brush set, and I'm just going to use this brush to just blend out the concealer right here on the inner corner so I don't mess up my eyeliner and anything that I have going on around here. You could also use this underneath the eye if you want to get into those little nicks and crannies, you know. Brushes like this are really perfect for that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F13, and I'm going to grab this Sigma Angled F84 Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to use the foundation as my cream contour. So I'm just pat once I apply it directly onto the brush, and I feel like it just looks way more airbrushed and more natural when I apply it directly onto the brush, as you can see. So this has been one of my favorite ways to apply a cream bronzer, and this brush is definitely a really good brush to do so. There we go. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my neck, just like that. with whatever's left on the brush. I am going to go in a little bit on my nose, as you can see, like that. And I'm going to go in with that same brush that I showed you before on the inner corner. This brush right here is perfect to help blend out the nose contour. I'm going to go in with the sponge just to blend that out so it doesn't look super harsh. You see? You don't want to look like you have, you know, a really brown nose. You know what I mean? So I can also go in with a little bit of this brush. This is what I use to buff in the concealer on the eyelid. And there's nothing, you know, added onto the brush. It's just whatever was left on the brush, just to make everything look super, you know, flow. You know, like has a good flow, and you can't really see the harsh lines, so it looks seamless. You see that? Looks so good. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is go over these little creases here on the under eye, and then I'm gonna grab my e.l.f. blush brush and just go over the concealer with a little bit of setting powder. This is my RCMA setting powder. Now we're gonna set all those cream products that we went in with. I'm gonna do a little bit on the forehead, in between the brows, because that's where I get super oily, super shiny, and I don't want that. To bronze up my face, I'm gonna go in with this one from Milani. This one is in the shade Glow, and I'm just gonna use my Kenzie brush, as I always do, to set the outer perimeter of my face. And this is just gonna bronze me up a little bit. Set the nose, the neck. That is that. Now I'm gonna go back into the eyes real quick. I am going to use a little, we'll go back in with that one eyeshadow just to apply on the lower lash line. So back in with that Shadow Bronze Me from the palette, from the Essence palette, and this JH40 brush. I'm just going back and forth on the lower lash line. There you go. So that's what we have going on now. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of highlighter, and today's highlighter is this one from a Maybelline. It is the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. Maybelline did an amazing job with this highlighter. It's so many people's favorites, and I definitely understand why. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. I've been using this a lot lately. Been my go-to highlighter, and I mean, can we not like understand why? Like, we understand why looking at this, right? So now I'm gonna apply a little bit on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and that's pretty much it. We can do a little bit here on the brow bone if you want, you know. Just keeping it classic, you see, simple and to the point. So now guys, for lips, I'm actually gonna go in with this dark lip liner. This one is from Jordana, and this one is in the shade Plush Plum. I'm gonna line my lips. I did overdraw them just a tad bit, nothing crazy though. Now I'm gonna go in with this right here. This is from Sephora, the Sephora line. This is a Luster Matte Long Wear Lip Color in the shade Deep Plum Luster. This is super pretty, and I mean, just look at it, you guys. It is super like fall. Like, the color screams fall, that's what I wanna say. For the lips, you can see working with dark lip colors is a little difficult sometimes. Sometimes they bleed, sometimes you just make a mess. It's okay, just grab a brush, any brush that's like flat, and just clean it up. If you want to grab some concealer, grab some concealer. Just be careful because you don't want to have like a halo effect around the lips. You know what I mean? So this is what we have so far, and you know, it's supposed to be a long-lasting matte, and it's really pretty, you guys. I really do like this, but I want to add a little bit of gloss. So I'm gonna go in with the Essence Plumping Nudes Lip Gloss, which is this one here. This one is in the shade Big Bang. It has like a plummy, pinky kind of tint to it. So I figured this would be really good right over this, just to give it a little bit of a shine. Or you could keep it matte, whatever you want. But I am noticing that it is bleeding a little bit, so I'm just gonna grab a brush and just clean it up. Just remember to clean the brush off when you go back in. All right, so I feel like this is as good as it's gonna get. Now what I'm gonna do is set my face, and with that I am going to be going in with the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. All right guys, so this is the final look right here. What do you guys think about the lip and the simple eye look? I absolutely love this. This is definitely going to be one of my go-to looks during the fall time. And I mean, this goes with anything, you guys. You look super put together. You could be super glam, keeping it simple. As you guys saw, I used one shadow and just a liquid eyeliner, applied some lashes, a dark lip, filled in my brows, put some bronzer, some highlight, good to go. I did apply some mascara on the lower lashes and a little bit of highlight on the inner corners. I did use the same highlight from Maybelline in the shade Molten Gold. And that is pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick makeup look right here. And if you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.